Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Danielle if you're new, and I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and Mercari. Today is Wednesday, which means a brand new What's a Wednesday video is here. If you're new here and you're not entirely sure what What's a Wednesday is, this is a video I release every Wednesday and I go through my sales from the previous week, talk about them more in depth, where I got the item, where it sold, how much I paid, and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in seeing what sold for me last week, go ahead and keep watching and let's jump right in. Alright, so this week's What's a Wednesday is not going to be quite as long as last week's. I know last week's was extremely long. This week was more of an average sales week for me, so it'll be more of the average length. So we're going to jump right in with August 15th. The first sale I made was a Poshmark sale, and this is a pair of Nike Pro 3-inch training shorts in black. These were in a size medium. They sold for $20 with a Poshmark fee of $4, and then I was left with $16. These were from a flipped consignment lot, and they took about 3 weeks to sell. These sold extremely fast. I figured I'd get anywhere between 18 and 25 for these. I ended up getting 20. I am very happy with the sale. It sold really fast for my consignment client, and then it had a good profit. And next up is another Poshmark sale. This is a pair of Can high-rise distressed skinny jeans. These were in a size 29. They sold for $25 with a Poshmark fee of $5, and then I was left with $20. These jeans actually I got at the thrift store for $2. They took about 5 weeks to sell, which is, I'm fine with 5 weeks. It's a little over a month. I'm good with that. This is a brand I used to not pick up ever, and then I saw like some, I don't know their username on Instagram, but they would always pick up these jeans, and so I was like, maybe this brand is actually good. My thrift stores always price this brand up, so when I can find it for cheaper, I will try to pick it up. But I was under the impression that it just didn't sell for a lot. But I've been having really good luck with this brand multiple times over. I can sell them anywhere between like 20 and 30, sometimes 35, sometimes more. They do have like a higher end, like not higher end, but I think it's called Can Signature. And so I've sold that before for like $35 or $30. I'm liking this brand. I would definitely try it out. If you can get it for pretty cheap. Of course, I wouldn't pay more than probably $5 for a pair of jeans that is this brand, but I do enjoy this brand, and I will definitely continue to pick it up. And next is another Poshmark sale. This is a pair of Lululemon Move Lightly shorts in evergreen. These were in a size 6. They sold for $50 with a Poshmark fee of $10, and then I was left with $40. These shorts were from a flip consignment lot again. These took about 6 weeks to sell, so they sold pretty fast. With Lululemon shorts, I typically price them higher than what I think I'm going to get, but in this case, I priced them for $50. I thought I would get probably $40 for them, and they ended up selling outright for $50. But Lululemon shorts I've really good luck with their shorts. I don't know what it is about their shorts. I feel like their shorts sell probably the best for me, next to probably leggings, but I can move their shorts extremely fast, and of course it's Lululemon, so Lululemon is just a really fast mover, and it sells for a good amount, so I'm very happy with the sale. And next is a pair of Mark Fisher Truth Suede pumps in black. These were in a size 10. They sold for $18 with a Poshmark fee of $3.60, and then I was left with $14.40. These I got from the thrift store for $2, and they took about 4 months to sell. I definitely thought they would sell a little faster, and I also thought they would sell for a little more. But these did have a little bit of wear like on the actual heel of them, so I was okay letting them go for $18, and it still had a great profit, so I'm not mad at it. And next is a pair of Morel Men's Encore Rexton slides. These were in a size 9.5, and they sold for $45 with a Poshmark fee of $9, and then I was left with $36. These were from a flipped consignment lot, and they took about 3 weeks to sell. I want to say I listed these at either $50 or $55 and received an offer for $45, and I accepted that. They sold extremely fast. This is a brand I didn't ever sell it in the past, but my consignment client has been sending me a few items. But this brand is a good brand, and I knew it was a good brand. I just never really found it in good condition and for a good price. So I do like this brand, but I don't really have a ton of experience selling it. And the last sale on August 15th was an Everlane men's The Corduroy shirt, and it was in dark green. This was in a size extra small. It sold for $30 with a Poshmark fee of $6, and then I was left with $24. This was from a JOMAR wholesale box, I believe a basic CPR resellers box. I paid about $3.80 for it, and it took about 2 months to sell. Typically these boxes do not have men's items in them, but this just button-down shirt happened to be men's, but it was Everlane. I love Everlane. You guys already know Everlane typically sells extremely fast for me, and I don't think I've had anything sit for a while except for one like women's button down is the only thing I've had that like has sat and I can't move it. But this sold extremely fast, and of course it still had great profit. I think I originally listed it at $35 and received an offer for $30, and I immediately accepted that. Moving on to August 16th, the first sale was a Poshmark sale. This is a pair of Zara men's street style plain sock sneakers in a size 12. These sold for $40 with a Poshmark fee of $8, and then I was left with $32. These were from my JOMAR wholesale Zara shoe box, and they cost me about $4.29. They took about 3.5 weeks to sell. This JOMAR box that I got, the Zara shoes, is actually been one of my favorite boxes I've gotten because I really liked everything I got in it, and most of it has a ton of interest. I think I've sold maybe half of the items, and I sold the first item and it basically made the entire box back. So these sold for $40. I listed them for $40. They sold for $40. These were in great condition. Typically I cannot get $40 for Zara shoes, but these sneakers were in amazing condition, so I did end up getting $40 for them. I'm very pleased with this price, and of course it still had an amazing profit. And then the last sale on August 16th was a pair of a Superga new with tag 2750 Kotu Classic sneakers in white. These were in a size 8, and they sold for $50 with a Poshmark fee of $10, and I was left with $40. These were from a flip consignment lot, and they took about 3.5 weeks to sell. These shoes, I wanted a little more for them because they were brand new with the tag. They did have like a tiny little couple scuffs on like the bottom part, but it wasn't anything major. They were still brand new with the tag, and I did want at least like $55-$60 for them, but I had sent offers and then got a counter for $50, and it was still reasonable, so I decided I would go ahead and accept and just move them quickly. Moving on to August 17th, the first sale I made was a Mercari sale, and this is a pair of Nike Free Run 5.0 training shoes, and these sold for $36 with a selling fee of $3.60 and a processing fee of $1.34, and I was left with $31.06. These were from a flip consignment lot, and they took about 1.5 months to sell. So these shoes I did want a little more for. 36 is a little on the low end for Nikes. These were not super old. They were in great condition, but I just needed to move a couple things. This flip lot I haven't really sold a lot for, so I wanted to just move something, and so when I got an offer for 36, I just accepted, and then it was on Mercari, so obviously I made a little more than what I would have made on Poshmark, but still did want a little more, but I'm still happy with it. Next is a Poshmark sale, and this is a Who What Wear puff sleeve open back midi dress in a size medium. This sold for $35 with a Poshmark fee of $7, and I was left with $28. This dress is from the most recent JOMAR unboxing that I did of a CPR box. I paid $4.44 for it, and it sold in about 4 days. When I opened it and saw this dress, I wasn't super excited about the brand, but I did say I liked the style of it, which rang true because it did sell for $35. This is a Target brand, so obviously Target stuff doesn't really sell for a ton, but I was very happy to get $35 for it. It actually sold outright for $35, meaning I listed it for $35 and it sold for $35. So I am very happy with this sale. It had great profit, and I definitely got way more than I thought I would get for it. And next is a soft surrounding striped casual weekend cowl sweater. This is in a size medium. It sold for $20 with a Poshmark fee of $4, and I was left with $16. This I paid $3 for at the thrift store, and it sold in just under 2 months. Soft Surroundings is a brand I enjoy selling, but I definitely am pretty picky with what I do pick up from Soft Surroundings. Not all of it is made equal. Some of it just sits for a long time, and some of it sells pretty fast. This piece sold pretty fast. It didn't sit for too long, and it still had a great profit. I did want a little more for it, but I received this offer, and I think I had it listed at maybe 28 or so, around there, or 25 maybe, and 20 was reasonable, so I went ahead and accepted. And next up is a Mercari sale. This is a pair of Jeffrey Campbell Fling 2 silver sandals. These sold for $25 with a selling fee of $2.50 and a processing fee of $1.03. and then I was left with $21.47. These sold in just under a month. They were from a flip consignment lot. I had these listed at $30 originally, received an offer for $25. It was very reasonable. And then on Mercari, of course, they take a little bit less of a fee than Poshmark, so I was very happy with it. They sold fast. I've been having really good luck with Jeffrey Campbell. I really enjoy selling Jeffrey Campbell. I do have a couple pairs that just will not move, but for the most part, I can move Jeffrey Campbell pretty quickly. And the last sale for August 17th was a pair of Dansko Becky waterproof tumbled ankle booties. These were in a size Europe 42, and these sold for $65 with a Poshmark fee of $13, and then I was left with $52. These are from a flip consignment lot. They took just over a month to sell, so they sold extremely fast. This is actually the first pair of Dansko shoes I'm ever selling. Dansko is not a brand that I ever pick up because I never find it, but my consignment client sends it to me quite a bit, and she finds it a lot, and I've seen that I've had some pretty good interest. This is actually the first pair that is sold, so I'm very excited. I did not expect to get $65 for these at all. I think I had them listed a little higher at maybe, I don't know, 70, 75, 80 maybe, and then $65 was a pretty reasonable offer. So overall, I'm really happy with this sale, and I had a great profit. And moving on to August 18th, the first sale I made was a Poshmark sale. This is a Lulu's branded with the tag floral tiered mini dress in a size small. This sold for $30 with a Poshmark fee of $6, and then I was left with $24. This dress was from a flip consignment lot. It took about 2.5 months to sell. I wanted a little more for this, but I was trying to move some of her items because, as you can see, it's about to expire pretty soon. But I decided I would take $30 as an offer. I think I had it listed at maybe $38, maybe $40, I don't know, but I would just went ahead and accepted this offer. It was pretty reasonable. Lulu's doesn't always sell for a lot. It kind of depends on the piece. Also, I couldn't find a stock photo for this dress, so that also probably hurt the value of it just a little bit. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the sale, and it had great profit. And next up is another Poshmark sale. This is a Ted Baker brand new with the tag, a floral mixed media top in a size 4. This sold for $65 with a Poshmark fee of $13, and then I was left with $52. This top was also from a flip consignment lot, and it took about 1.5 months to sell. This top actually sold, I want to say, outright. I think I want to say it sold right after I relisted it. And when I relist my flip stuff, I lower the prices by a little bit each time that I relist it. And this ended up selling for $65 outright, I think. I'm pretty sure it sold outright. But this sold extremely fast, even without relisting it. It was only listed for about 1.5 months because my flip stuff gets relisted after 45 days. So this sold very quickly, and it had a great profit, and I'm very happy with the sale. And the last sale for August 18th was a pair of Zara straight leg cheetah print jeans in a size 10. They sold for $30 with a Poshmark fee of $6, and then I was left with $24. These were from a JOMAR wholesale box. I don't remember exactly which box they're from. These cost me about $3.80 to purchase, and they took about 3 months to sell. These sold outright for $30, and I'm happy with the sale overall. It's a pair of Zara jeans. They don't sell for a ton, but $30 was definitely a good price for them. I didn't expect to get $30 because they weren't the best style or print. I hate cheetah print. Some people love cheetah print. But I didn't expect to get $30 for these, so I'm extremely happy I did get $30, and they had a great profit. Moving on to August 19th, the first sale I made was a Mercari sale, and this is a Free People timeout lace tunic top. This sold for $23 with a selling fee of $2.30 and a processing fee of 97 cents. I was left with $19.73. This was from a flip consignment lot again. Took just under a month to sell, so it sold pretty fast. I think I had this listed at $30 originally. I received an offer for $23 on Mercari and went ahead and accepted. I did contemplate countering, but I decided I was going to go ahead and accept because I'd only moved maybe 1 or 2 things from this lot, and it was a pretty small lot, but I wanted to move something else just because I hate when a lot sits there with nothing sold. So $23 was not bad. It definitely wanted a little more. It was still in my estimates that I gave my client, so I accepted, and I'm not mad at this sale. It's not a bad sale. Next up is a Poshmark sale. This is a pair of Vince Camuto Windy Moto boots in white. These were in a size 7.5. These sold for $45 with a Poshmark fee of $9, and then I was left with $36. These boots were from a flip consignment lot. They took about 3.5 weeks to sell. I had them listed at $50 originally, and then I got an offer for $40. I countered $45 because I knew that these were worth at least $45. They accepted $45. I'm very happy. So, typically, I will not counter $45 on a $40 offer on a $50 item. But if I know the item is worth that, then I will counter. When in this case, these boots were in like new condition almost, and I knew they would be worth at least $45. So I went ahead and countered that, and they accepted. I'm very happy with this sale, and Vince Camuto I usually don't really sell for a lot, but these boots sold for $45. So I'm very happy with the sale, and of course it had a great profit. Next up is an UMG blue raw edge hem cardigan in a size medium. This sold for $17 with a Poshmark fee of $3.40, and I was left with $13 at $60. This UMG piece I've had for, well over a year, 2 years maybe. I've had this for a really long time. One of my really old pieces that I bought when I didn't really know what I was doing. I haven't really been reselling for a long time, so I still have some stuff in my closet from when I first started and was first getting into it. And this is one of those pieces when I thought UMG was amazing. It used to sell really well for me. It has not really sold that well for me in a while. So if I find UMG, typically I don't pick it up unless it's a really trendy piece or just a really cute piece that I enjoy. I don't know how much I paid for this because I've had it for so long, but I am happy that's out of my closet, and $17 is not a terrible price, so I'm okay with it. And next up is another Poshmark sale. This is by the brand Bandolino, I think is how you say it. These are just a peep toe dress pump in a size 10. These sold for $15 with a Poshmark fee of $3, and then I was left with $12. These are from a JOMAR wholesale box, I believe a 20-piece mixed women's shoe box. I paid $4.65 for them, and they took about 6 months to sell. These, I don't even know what to say about these. I'm not very happy with the sale, but I am happy to have moved them. In this case, this is not one of the best items I've received in a JOMAR box, but I still did make a small profit, which still counts for something, and I'm not mad at it. If I look at the whole box as a whole, it was a good box, but there's always going to be a couple items that aren't the best, but as you can see, you can still sell random brands and you'll still make profit on them, but I definitely would not buy this if I was outsourcing. And the last sale on August 19th was a Mercari sale. This is a pair of Tiva women's multicolored Tira sandals. These sold for $36 with a selling fee of $3.60 and a processing fee of $1.34, and I was left with $31.06. These are from a flip consignment lot, and they sold just a few hours after I listed them. I listed them at $45 originally, and I received an offer for $36. I wanted to counter the offer, but since I received it only a couple hours after I listed it, I just went ahead and accepted just to move them that fast. And this lot, I think I hadn't even listed everything from the lot yet, so I was wanting to just move some things quickly, because I'd had it for I think a few days at least, and I like to list it very quickly, but when I have a lot of stuff backed up, I can't get it listed quickly. So I just wanted to move something from the lot, and this was it. And I know I can sell them for more. They were in great condition. I knew I could get a little more, but selling them quickly was important to me, so I just went ahead and accepted that offer. Still good profit, and I'm still happy with the sale. Moving on to August 20th, the first sale I made was a Poshmark sale. This is a Lulu's Eliana white lace maxi dress in a size small. This sold for $65 with a Poshmark fee of $13, and then I was left with $52. This was from a flip consignment lot, and it took about a day to sell. This dress sold outright for $65. I'm very happy with this sale. It sold extremely fast. Typically Lulu's sits for a little bit, but some of the dresses do sell pretty fast. The comps for this dress were a little all over the place, so I decided to kind of go a little on the higher end, but not on the super high end, so $65 was reasonable. But overall, I'm very happy with this sale. The dress sold extremely fast. Lulu's is typically a hit and miss, and this dress was definitely a hit. Next up is another Poshmark sale. This is a halogen pink waffle knit flare sleeve sweater in a size medium. This sold for $20 with a Poshmark fee of $4, and then I was left with $16. This I got at the thrift store for about $2.50, and it took about 8 months to sell. It's a little bit longer than I would like, but I don't mind things sitting for 8 months. I paid $2.50 for it, so it was still a great profit. Halogen's not really a brand I pick up. I don't remember why I picked this up. I think thought the style was cute. I don't really know. But I don't know if I'd pick it up again. Maybe I don't know. It's not a terrible sale. It's not the best sale, but I mean, I'm okay with it. And then the last sale on August 20th was actually another bundle sale. I don't know what's going on, but I've been making so many bundle sales. If you saw last week's What's on Wednesday video, you know all the bundle sales I made and the giant bundle sale I made, and then I made another one this week, so I don't even know. I usually don't make any bundle sales, and I think it's because I have so many items in my closet for people to choose from, and so they can like actually find stuff in their size, multiple items. So this bundle sold for $55 with a Poshmark fee of $11, and then I was left with $44. The first thing in this bundle was by the brand at the Fifth Label, and this was just a black and white striped square neck top in a size medium. I had this listed at $22 originally, and this was from my most recent JOMAR wholesale unboxing. It cost me about $4.44, and it took about 1.5 weeks to sell. This shirt had a little bit of wear on it, just some like pre-pilling on it, and so I had it only listed for $22. Also, this brand is not one of my favorite brands. It doesn't really move, so I was very happy having it in this bundle. The next item in the bundle was an American Eagle polka dot button front romper in a size extra small. This I had listed at $22 also, and this I've had for a really long time, one of my really old items. I don't know how much I paid for it, so I really wanted to move it out. And then the third item in the bundle was a Reformation off-white cropped tank top in a size medium. This I had listed at $30 originally, and this was from also my most recent JOMAR CPR unboxing. It cost me $4.44 again, and this sold in a few days. So overall, this was a great bundle. I moved a really old item and then 2 items that I had just gotten, and I'm overall happy with it. The bundle was originally $74 and she offered $55. I did sit on it for a little bit because I wasn't sure if I wanted to counter, but I've done it too many times in the past on a bundle where I get an okay offer that's not terrible, and I counter and I lose the entire sale. So I just accepted, and this bundle didn't have any flip items in it. It was all my own stuff, so I just went ahead and accepted. Moved an old item, moved a couple new items that I thought would sit, so I'm happy with it, and it was overall great profit. And finally, moving on to August 21st, the first sale I made was a pair of White House Black Market embellished hem crop skinny jeans in a size 2. These sold for $16 with a Poshmark fee of $3.20, and then I was left with $12.80. This pair of jeans I've had for a really long time. This is, again, one of my really old pieces that I just wanted to move out. I had them listed at, I think, $25. I got actually a really low offer, and I ended up countering, and then she countered $16. I just accepted. With items that I've had for a really long time, I try to just accept whatever comes my way unless it's just, like, outrageously low. So I was okay with this. I don't know how much I paid for it. I'm sure I still profited. White House Black Market is a brand I'm very, very picky with. I do pick up their jeans sometimes. It depends on the style, though. These, if I were to go back, like, I would not pick these up if I found them now. But I'm overall happy with the sale, and I'm glad they're gone. And the final sale is another Poshmark sale. This is a pair of 7 for All Mankind Dojo flare leg jeans. These were in a size 29, and they sold for $60 for the Poshmark fee of $12, and then I was left with $48. As you guys know, Dojo jeans are, I mean, I don't know, I think I sell one a week at this point, but I got all these Dojo jeans from my consignment client. This was finally the last pair, and then I just got a couple in my newest flip lots, so all the old ones are gone. We're on to the new ones. I can sell Dojo jeans anywhere between $50 and $70 depending on the size, style, all that stuff, but Dojo jeans used to do good for me. They still do good for me. I still pick them up. I don't really find them often, so my consignment clients sending them to me works out great. I love Dojo jeans, but overall, I'm really happy with this sale. These took about almost 3 months. It was just before the 3-month mark of the lot, so very happy with the sale, and of course, it had great profit. Alright guys, that is it for this week's What's on Wednesday video. Let me know your favorite sale down below. I think mine is either the Dan Scoop booties or the Ted Baker top. I really liked those 2 sales. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again next week.